Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 2 of the Great Crusader Cook Off. My name is Jeff Brown, and I am so pleased to serve our students, our staff, our families as the superintendent of Northwest Christian School. And I am honored this afternoon to introduce you to Vin McReynolds. Vin, welcome.
Hey, how are you? How's everybody doing out there? It's good to see you.
Vin is a critical part of the NCS Online culinary course that we just launched this year. And the thing has taken off, and Vin provides the devotions for those. Vin, you have got a really cool ministry that involves your culinary craft. Can you describe that? What is it that you use your culinary ability, your interest in cooking, your passion to do for the glory of God?
Well, that's a great question. When I first became a Christian just over 8 years ago, I made a promise to God that I would give up cooking. But God has a way of saying, no, no, no. I gave you a gift, and I intend for you to use that gift. So without really having a goal in mind, I first went to a church to help them cook for their Celebrate Recovery, about 80 to 100 some odd people. And then I was cooking also for a Celebrate Recovery that I was running. If anyone doesn't know what that is, it's a Christ-centered 12-step recovery. It's basically sort of like an AA, but it's all centered around Jesus Christ as the one that provides people with freedom from their hurts and their habits and their hangups. So as I'm cooking for a larger church that has a large CR, I'm starting a small CR. And I was discovering that people really congregate and socialize and open up around food, which I've always known even before being a Christian. But when you're talking about people who have had some sort of trauma in their lives, some sort of crisis in their lives, some sort of brokenness in their lives, and they're already reluctant or hesitant to open up to complete strangers, food helps. Food helps. So then I've kind of got this whole thing going in my mind where if you want to share your faith, share it with food and also share it with fellowship. So faith, food, and fellowship is kind of where I'm heading with that. And honestly, if you look at the New Testament and you look at what Jesus did during his ministry, lots of his ministry I wouldn't say food was the centerpiece, but food was involved. And you'll look at a couple of his big miracles, had a lot to do with food. So I think that Jesus likes cooking.
And Jesus found himself in a little bit of trouble, didn't he, with the Pharisees, because they recognized that he was eating with sinners, so they said, and as a product of that, there's intimacy, there's a familiarity that comes when you share a meal together, and so food is critical. But what I love most about your story, and this is something I hope our students will take away as well, and that's this idea that is the Psalms tell us that God gives us the desires of our heart, those things that you're interested in, those passions that you have, those abilities that you're fostering, those things were placed in you by your Heavenly Father, and he intends for you to use them in a God-honoring way, in a way that brings glory to his name, in a way that grows the kingdom. And that's exactly what you're doing. Who would have known? I would guess that as you became a believer, you didn't recognize that God would use that passion to expand his kingdom, and you're having a huge impact right now through cooking.
Absolutely. I think that the way that you framed it is, I had no idea what God had in mind for me, but I can tell you that whatever I had in mind for myself was nothing compared to what God did for me finally.
That's powerful.
If you would look at my life prior to becoming a Christian, I had it just a lot of pitfalls in my life. I have stumbled because I've chased my own selfish desires. I went out and did everything I wanted, everything under the sun, but I was never satisfied. I was actually, I had this insatiable desire to fill my life up with worldly things, and it never completed me. I never felt like it was enough. But once I became a Christian and I started to serve someone other than myself, it's the strangest thing. When you serve others, it is the best remedy for what is hurting inside of ourselves, inside of our own hearts. So what I've discovered is I still have this insatiable desire to do things and to fill my life up, but with kingdom work, with the things that is righteous in God's eyes. And so I'll go forth and I'll feed the homeless, and I'll go forth and I'll feed people for the Celebrate Recoveries, and I'll go and look for the broken and the hurt, and I will just put myself out there in a vulnerable position just to try to show love. And as I do that, it's still this insatiable desire, but it's in the opposite direction where it's a good thing. And I'm serving God and doing his work. And I have noticed that on a day where I should be beat and just have no energy left within me, after I break bread with someone and I say prayers over someone who's hurt or broken or have just gone through crisis or some sort of trauma, I come home after having prayed over them and seeing God work in their lives, and I just have so much overflowing energy I just want to get up and do that again.
I love that. And students, that's what we want for you too. And I hope you get that. We're going to get into the contest in just a minute, but I want you to understand that we had some great food today. and your interest in cooking, or your interest maybe in football, or your interest in filmmaking, or your interest in reading, writing, whatever it is that God is placed in you, there's a reason for that, and it's kingdom purposes. So all that being said, we did have a cooking contest today, and so we're going to get into that and find out. We've got some cash winners. Pretty exciting. Now, the Great Crusader Cook Off actually started a year ago. We had, on our professional development Fridays, we had a ton of fun. We had different themed meals, and our teachers would bring in these incredible dishes that we just enjoyed so much. And we had a little competition, friendly competition between the teachers, and it was cool. Well, over the course of the year, it just kept getting bigger and bigger. And so we thought, wouldn't it be fun if we did this with the students? And so our first one this year, today, here it is. It's October the 4th, and we are premiering Students versus Students in a battle, a Baker's Battle Royale. And it's going to be great. We're gonna announce those winners in just a few minutes. But then we're going to do it again in December. We're going to do December 5th. The cookies are going to be cookies that are prepared by teachers and students, and they're going to go up against each other for some pretty significant stakes. And so it's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. But let's get into this today. We have two categories of competition. The first one is presentation and preparation. And these were videos that were sent in, and they showed the students putting together their dishes, their baked item. And we got to look at the ingredients. We looked at the different tools that they were using, and then we saw the culmination of that. And so we had a whole group of students that sent those in, and that included some online students. We had students that maybe couldn't bring in maybe they live in a different part of the state and they couldn't bring in their item. And so the first category was presentation and preparation. The second category was the category of what we're calling palatableness and piquancy, which is a fancy way of saying taste. And where the rubber meets the road, does this thing actually? It looks good. Does it taste good?
Is it bold? Is it pleasant? Some people would use it in terms of, is it spicy? Is it tangy? Does it leave a favorable impression? I've heard people say piquancy or piquancy. So
how did I say it?
You said piquancy, but it doesn't.
So I probably said it.
Piquancy is a good one. I like it. It's all good.
Either way, does it taste good?
Oh yes,
yeah. And so we had some great food today. Now, speaking of food, this morning we made a fairly significant announcement, and that was that we are, having just completed the Ernest and Beverly Shortridge classroom building on the south side of our campus, we are immediately turning our attention on the north end of our campus. Over the lunch area, we are going to be building a cafeteria. And so pretty excited. I'm going to give you some kind of a sneak preview. If you've tuned in and you are watching the Great Crusader Cook Off, you get a chance to see this cafeteria. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And we believe that God has opened a door for the fundraising to take place. And we honestly believe over the years there have been several kind of efforts that have been launched and campaigns, and they always fell short. But I earnestly believe that God has opened a window of opportunity, a door for this thing to be built. And so I look forward to the day where the Great Crusader Cook-Off takes place in the kitchen of the brand new cafeteria building. So gorgeous stuff. All right. Well, so I've mentioned the two categories. We've got the category of presentation and preparation, and then we've got the category of palatableness and piquancy. And that being said, we had a ton of submissions across all sorts of grade levels. And so it took some hard work to sort it all through and to watch the videos. And we had teachers all day tasting and picking winners, and our friend Vin as well. Let's see at this point who were the finalists. Let's roll that tape. Well, there we have it. Wow.
That's incredible. I was impressed. I was watching those videos probably as you guys were watching them, and that's some genuine talent. That is impressive.
Yeah, congratulations to everyone, but especially to our finalists. That was impressive, guys. Very well done.
I enjoyed
but then we've got some cash prizes to give away, don't we?
Yeah. So
why don't we start with presentation and preparation? Who were the winners within so these were the videos that were sent in, right? This is, at this point, we're not judging the taste. This is the preparation, the presentation of these dishes. And we had two entrants, two videos that were sent in for elementary. And we've got a $500 winner and a $750 winner.
This is big money.
It is huge.
So for elementary, we've got, it looks like the $500 winner is Titus Eaton.
Titus Eaton for $500. First grade, dude. Well done.
A first grader won $500 just now for making cinnamon rolls. I mean, so if anybody's paying attention, this is not little small potatoes here. This is big money. Guess who won $750 in the third grade? This lady's name is Emma Silva.
Emma Silva, congratulations. All right, we're rolling on.
$750.
Presentation, preparation. Boy, the competition got heated in middle school and high school. So here we go. Who were the middle school winners for presentation and preparation?
Well, we've got, looks like a, is this a tie?
No, these are three young ladies that work together.
Okay. So, three ladies that have worked together, and they're splitting amongst the three of them $250 each. They're in the 7th grade. This is Monica Reiswig, Kayla Fabric, and Kyra Kaiser.
Yep. Congratulations to the three of you. You guys did. Actually, this was theirs right here, the Autumn Tower.
And you guys can't smell it through the screen, but it smells awesome.
Yeah, it's and teachers love that today.
But we're not grading on smell for this category. And so the person who won $500 in the
second place
in the 7th grade is Chloe Parrott.
Congratulations, Chloe. That's Chloe's mom.
Wow.
Worked with you to help develop the course as well.
Yeah, so her mom, Katie, is helping me to set up devotionals and stuff for the culinary online course. If you guys haven't checked that out, you should, because it's an amazing class.
All right, in first place in the middle school, $750.
I just can't get over it. This is not small potatoes. This is big money. If anyone didn't compete this round, there's another round coming up in December
5th. Yeah,
December 5th.
Cookies, Christmas cookies.
This is not $100 or $200. This is first place winner in middle school, $750. This is Adeline and Natalie. Here, help me out on that last name. Lefevre.
I think it's Lefevre. That's the way I'm pronouncing it. Lefevre.
But wow, they are $750 richer. That is incredible.
Well done, guys. Well done. All right, here we go. High school. This was intense competition. Presentation was unbelievable. All right, third place.
Third place, we have $250. Allie Clark.
Allie Clark. Congratulations, Allie. Very well done. Very well done.
And our second place person is in the 10th grade, and this is for $500. It is Jackson McLean.
Jackson McLean. Well done. He was the one that put together the cake that looked like the galaxy. And if you cut into this thing, as we did today, what you found was there were planets inside the cake. It was awesome. He themed it after our homecoming.
Oh, great imagination.
Conquest. Yeah,
great creativity. What an amazing video I saw there, too. That was just awesome.
Yeah.
So we've got right now for first place, this is an 11th grader, and it's, which entry was that one?
That one was a cake that had a 3-dimensional effect to it.
Oh, yes.
It looked like a cup.
A cup was pouring down onto the cake.
And who was our first place $750 winner?
This is Simone Guthrie.
Simone, congratulations. That was an awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole thing. The video was well done. The presentation, it was super cool.
I loved watching it.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. All right, we move on to our next category. And the area of competition we're talking about now was the taste. When teachers came into the workroom today, they found 2 tables completely covered with baked items. And teachers were moving today. They were moving into the new elementary classroom building. And let me tell you something, they loved having those treats. So thank you guys, everyone that brought that in. It was a real treat for teachers. But in the end, and we had 2 ties. So we've got some big winners here today. And we're gonna count it down. And this was the battle royale.
Okay.
Right? This was not broken into elementary, middle school, and high school. And as a matter of fact, those divisions for the presentation and preparation, we added those because we had so many submissions. Okay. But not for the taste. Okay. This was a battle royale.
So you're telling me
all
that
divisions.
A first grader could be competing against an 11th grader.
Exactly.
Wow.
They had to bring it. All right, so here we go. We had a tie for 3rd place, and each of these folks is going to get $250. Who were our winners, our 3rd place winners in the taste category?
In the taste category, we have a tie. It was between Lila Bradley with the chocolate chip pumpkin bread. She was in the 2nd grade, and Easton Shaw. That was the key lime pie, and Easton was in the 8th grade. They've got $250 a piece.
I love it. So we had in that category, or in that place, we had 2nd and 8th grade. That's unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, Lila has got the cutest smile, maybe the cutest smile on the whole campus. And I bet you it's lighting up right now at home as she just realized she's got $250 coming her way. All right. Then we had another tie for 2nd place. Who are the winners of our 2nd place in the taste category?
So the tie is between Ariana Riccio and Gloria Greeley.
That's one team.
That's one team.
Yep.
That's the lemon poppy seed scones, and that team is in the 11th grade. And the other person is Allie Clark with key lime pie in the 9th grade. That's $500 split in half for the first team, and $500 going straight to Allie Clark.
So Allie Clark has won 3rd place for presentation and preparation, and she got $250. Now she just won another cool $500 in the taste category. Well done, Allie.
This is some serious money here.
Yeah,
this is no joke.
Let's go.
If you haven't competed in this go-around, December 5th,
Christmas cookies.
I've got kids going in this school here. 2 of my kids will be competing. I was unaware of the huge cash prize.
All right, here we go. 1st place in the taste category. It wasn't a tie. Somebody was the walkaway winner, $750. Who was our 1st place?
We have Adeline and Natalie Lefevre.
I'm going to say Lefevre. So there they are, ladies and gentlemen, 6th grade. Wow. They prepared. Here it is right here. And this was a hit today with our teachers. Yeah. These are, I had to fight to save this one, vanilla cardamom cupcakes with strawberry reduction topped with cardamom, vanilla bean, Italian buttercream, and orange zest. And the teachers raved. They said it was just such an interesting combination of flavors to go into a cupcake.
You know what? To make a good buttercream from scratch is just, that's a joy in and of itself. When you combine it with cardamom, it's a little seed pod if you've never seen it. It's got some interesting flavor. Some people say it's kind of like a menthol-y kind of flavor, but it's got kind of a citrusy taste to it. If they scrape some of that on top of here along with some zest, is that orange?
Orange zest?
Oh, man. Yeah. I haven't tried this one, but just on paper, it sure sounds good. It sounds good in my head.
So these 2 twins, 6th grade, have just won 1st place for middle school in preparation and presentation, and they just took the big prize, another $750 for taste Congratulations, guys. That's amazing. Hope you're coming back for the Christmas cookies in December the 5th.
Thank you for joining us. And make sure that if you haven't competed this go around, you need to compete in December against the teachers too. And this means a first grader can get first prize against all of the high schoolers. I mean, think about that. That's incredible.
This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Now, speaking of fun, we've got a couple of really cool events coming up. And just as a matter of fact, the Tuesday that we come back from break and the entries are already coming in. I can't wait to see this. But this is going to be our 8th year, our 8th season of Crusaders Got Talent. Tuesday, December 15th, live on YouTube, just like this. We've got entrance talented students sending in videos from all grade levels, and it's going to be super fun. So mark your calendars. It's going to be October the 15th. That's a Tuesday, the Tuesday we get back from fall break. Use your fall break to submit a video. Have some fun with that. And then right after that weekend, it's the NXNW 72-hour film festival starting on the 18th of October and then 72 hours all the way through the 21st. On the 18th, you're going to tune in. You're going to be given a prop, a line of dialogue, and I think a character name or something of that sort. And then you've got 72 hours to write, film, and edit, and then submit a digital film. And then we're going to be competing. Those will be judged, and we're just going to have a ton of fun. So that's the NXNW. Also, during the 72-hour film festival, we're going to be premiering the trailer for this year's NXNW student film. We're actually going to have 2 student films this year. And in January, we've got 4 theaters at Harkins Norterra, and we got 3 theaters at Harkins Norterra. We're gonna have Hollywood Searchlights, red carpet. It's gonna be a ton of fun, and you're gonna see the movie Stolen Spotlight in January, but the trailer will drop during the NXNW 72-hour film festival on October 18th to the 21st. So a lot of good fun coming up. Vin, wow. Thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you for having me. This is incredible. NCS has got some programs that if you're not involved, you need to start getting involved. This is amazing things. I mean, everything that they've got, it's posted online. You got to check out their website. They've got something for everyone. If you're not plugged in, get plugged in. You can find something for yourself.
Find your spot.
Yeah, there's a place for you here.
All right. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. Congratulations to our winners. And get ready, December 5th, the Great Crusader Cook Off is coming your way. Take care, folks.